Hi everyone, it's Planner Jules, Julia from Planner Jules, and I wanted to first of all apologize for lack of videos because I have been not feeling well. I have been sick and then I had some other issues but I'm finally back on track. So I wanted to share with y'all this my little journey that I took throughout different planners again, because I jinxed myself saying I found planner peace, and then I ventured out to something else for a while, for a week, and then I just came back to my regular stuff. However, I am using different inserts in my Midori. So let's start here. I think we took I had this planned out, I think. I don't remember even. And I was planning on filming a plan as I go. No, this was the one that I wanted to film a plan as I go. And I did about, I don't know, till like Thursday. And then I started getting feeling very, very bad and not feeling like doing anything really. I mean, I did stuff, but I was just out of it. And then I finally got really sick over here. And I was just miserable. I had sinus pain and everything else. So it was just, I was out of it. And then, so this is how it looks like. It looks like we did a lot, but really I was just, sick. And then this is this week finished because it's Sunday today when I'm filming this. And I tried a little bit something new. I mean, I was using this, but in addition, I was using my regular Moleskine squared notebook because last Sunday I felt that I needed to come up with a new planner system once I go back to school, and that this will not be enough room for me to keep track of housework, appointments, personal appointments and school related appointments and everything else. So first of all, I needed to downsize. I need to come up with a system that's flexible. So I went back to a regular daily bullet journal, quite minimalistic. I even have a little bit of forward planning for December and January. So I could just fill out some dates. I made lists. I tried this one out, but I don't like this format for me personally. It doesn't work this hourly because I'm a task person, and I'm also visually, if I don't do it at 12, I'm gonna bite myself in the ass for it if I didn't do it by 12, and then it's not gonna make me happy, and then I'm not gonna use my planner. So that's kind of productive for me. So I came up with this layout, and this worked perfect. I mean, it combines a week at a glance, so I have all of my appointments here on this side in this bar, and then I just keep track of my dailies. However, I realized, that's the problem that I had with the dailies before. This is why I switched to a weekly layout, was that I would just put dishes in the morning and dishes in the evening, reoccurring tasks. I would put them in every single day, which is good but bad at the same time, because I have to remind myself that I have to do the dishes, but at the same time, if I want to work with a spread like this and just fill out 2 pages, I have to make it smaller, my task list a little bit smaller, so they can all fit in one spot. Yeah, so what I did was just draw out a tracker. So this is a monthly tracker, and it has my morning routine, and here's my evening routine. Those are the dailies, and this is the cleaning that I do around the house on a weekly basis. And this past week when I was sick, I didn't do much, obviously, because I was not feeling well. My head was exploding every time I walked around. So, and I didn't track here because it was nonsense, because I had everything else in my other planner. And then I stopped tracking again, and then I stopped with this because as nice as this is, right now I don't need it, because this is gonna be like for the future, maybe. So I also ordered a while ago some inserts from Grown Up Goddess, and they're pretty much the same style that I drew out here. And yeah, so it's a weekly, and then you have like a notes page, and I will show you this in a second. Oh, before I forget, yeah, so I added a weekly tracker here in my weekly layout. So it just consists of my morning, like that I remind myself to do the dishes in the morning, and then, you know, my evening routine, which consists of dishes in the evening, clean the kitchen, toy room, William's room, and the living room. And I have been doing, you know, I've been still not feeling too great on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Well, Wednesday was a good day because I had help from my husband a lot on this day. Well, he helped me throughout everything. But, you know, like now that I'm finally out of it, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was actually keeping up with this. And this is actually a very, very good thing for me personally. This works just great because it's not too big, it's not too overwhelming. Like, you know, like in here when I had like this entire page that I felt like I really have to fill out, and it feels too much, too overwhelming. So I'd rather stick with a weekly. So I am trying to do, you know, come up with a system where I can kind of incorporate everything in a weekly layout. So I sized down, like, so now I just have a running to-do list of all the, like, I labeled all the things to do. And this was for the week. And then I still have room here, so what I'm thinking is for school, I can just put a section for school and like homework due, or, you know, whatever. And then like to cook section, which really helped because I have not been tracking ready to cook that much the past weeks. And this really helps with, well, eating healthy, eating in the house, and knowing what I have in the fridge, what I can cook. So this is the finished week. Well, I still have to do a couple of things, but this is the finished week in here. So now I'm gonna show you the new setup. So first of all, well, y'all know this one. And this is, I don't have anything currently here. So I bought a little clasp charm thing, and it says choose happiness, because I have not been happy lately. So this might be a good reminder to myself every day, because this comes with me everywhere and every day, and I just love it. And when I see choose happiness, maybe this will remind me to just be happy. And yeah, so I also received I ordered a pen loop from Midori, and it works great. I mean, great. It fits the Inkjoy gel pens by Papermate just fine. However, when I take it out, I really have to, you know, push down here so it doesn't, like, you know, scratch too much. Although you can, well, you know, this leather scratches very easily, so that's just the nature of the beast. Anywho, so Grown Up Goddess inserts are amazing. I really like them because they are thick, but not too thick, so they don't bulk up the Midori, which is pretty, you know, thin. You cannot really overstuff it too much, like a Chic Sparrow or Foxy Fix. And I personally like a slimmer feel of my, especially like the standard size. So this is a monthly calendar, which is amazing. So in the very beginning, you just get like a two-page spread with a grid paper, and then you can put a header here if you feel like, you know, like monthly goals or to-do lists or brain dump. I think I'm just gonna use it for brain dump for the month that I need to remind myself to do something. And then this is how it looks like. This is typical grid style monthly calendar. I love the font, I love the numbers, and I love that it's a small grid, so it forces me to actually like write smaller. I have pretty, you know, my handwriting is not too big but not too small either. However, it's very comfortable to write on this like small grid, and I really enjoy it. The paper quality is amazing. It's not too thick, but it doesn't bleed, and it works perfect with fountain pens if you are a fountain pen user. And this is just how it goes all the way to the end, which is December 2017, and then another note page, and then this is the end of it. Then I still have this zipper pouch. However, I took out a couple of things because I'm using a separate wallet now, because I used to use this as a wallet as well, but I just need a separate wallet because I sometimes I leave, well, no, I always bring this with me, but sometimes it's just easier to grab a smaller wallet than the whole entire thing. Yeah, so this is empty right now. So I still have the craft folder with like all the doodads and pictures and everything. I still have the stencil that I use as a ruler and if I feel like drawing out something. And then I repurposed my old, like this was one of the very first inserts that I bought for the Midori. It's from Yellow Paper House and it's like the cream color, which is quite yellow tinted. And it's just a 2-column, I think she calls it a bullet journal insert, but I'm not entirely sure. However, it's really good. The paper quality is great. Again, it's a little bit, well, it's thinner than I would like, but I heard you can tell, like you can request like maybe a couple more pages or make it, she will probably make it thicker. However, don't quote me on that because I have not ordered from her. I just heard it from a friend. So I just like to use this as my list making section in my planner, and I don't, this is not pretty planning. I mean, I do decorate it with some stickers here and there, but this is just like, you know, here, groceries, so it's an ongoing list, waiting on list, like a brain dump, to buy section, you know, things to remind myself of. And then I just started here, let's see here. So I started like a Christmas brain dump section, so I can just fill this out as I go and, you know, just keep my thoughts and ideas in like one spot. And I love this insert very much, and it helps me organize my scatterbrain, which is great. So this is this insert, and this is the back side of the, I just keep some flyers and doodads here. Some more pictures, I mean more pictures, they're still the same. So this is actually taken out because I'm gonna plan in this here in a second. I'm gonna film a little plan with me because I have been lacking it though, so I'm so sorry, I feel really bad. So this is the other insert by Grown Up Goddess. It's December 2016, and I know we're like way at the end of the year, but I completely forgot because when I ordered this, I received it in, I want to say, beginning of October. I don't remember. However, you know, I could have still used it, but I thought it was December 2017, but you know, apparently I can't read. So, you know, the first page, I just went back to my journal here, the May Designs insert that I made and that I drew out and everything. And I just wanted to see how I want to set up this weekly page. So I did this just to try out how I like the look of it and the writing and the pen and everything else, and if I like the decorating or not. So I decorated with some washi tape, which personally it's a little bit too busy for me right now. I am going back to simplicity and a little bit cleaner. I mean, you can see here there are no stickers, which might change. I'm not gonna say this is gonna be it from now on. It might change. I might add stickers later. But right now, this is working perfect. I'm still color coding with the mild liners, and the mild liners are great because, you know, they have this thin point here in the end, and then the regular highlighting tip. So you can just draw little dots next to your tasks, and it's not too overwhelming with color. However, it's still standing out, so you know what is what and where it goes and where it belongs. So I just divided this weekly into columns. So this is my appointments, everything that requires me to go out of the house, and this is my to-do list at the house, what I need to buy or, you know, anything else. And since I didn't have anything to fill out here, so this is just going on. And then where are we? We are here. And then I just used this past week, and just very similar. Well, I still have to fill out this because I have been like pre-planning in this for a little bit, and then I just added this here. So again, my appointments here, or like important things that need to stand out. Like, I'm doing the KonMari method, and I just purged some clothes of mine. So I wanted to have it on this side because I want it to be a focus from this day. So, and the to-do list here, and then this weekly tracker, which is perfect, and then my ongoing to-do list and my to-cook list, and this is working great. And I just ran out, but I keep Post-its in the longer list kind Post-its, usually back here or in the front, wherever I feel like it, like just a couple, I just tear them off from the pad and then stick them in the planner. And then this is where I keep my lists, my grocery shopping lists, or in this insert here. So this has been working perfectly, and I highly suggest these inserts because, like, she's amazing. She makes them such great quality for a very, very fair price, and shipping is super quick, and you can contact her at any time and ask questions and anything else. So it's just amazing. So this is the new setup, and this is how it all looks when I'm closing it. But this is how it works. I'm just gonna show you guys that it's like not too thick now. So it's nice and slim, so it still fits in every single purse that I own, and I've owned some very small ones, so you can still fit it in there. And this is gonna be the new system for at least the end of the year, and then we shall see. We might meet again with a new system. Yeah, so this is it for now, and then I'm gonna have you follow me along as I plan the next week. So thanks for watching. Bye.